What made you want to do it in the first place?
Do you know what? I just think with Dancer on Ice, I like the risk and I like all the training that goes into it. I just thought, why not? It's different, you know? You're never going to get a chance to do anything like that ever again.
Is it harder than you thought?
Honestly, it's so hard. Like, I can't even explain it. It's so hard. For me, because I'm quite inflexible anyway, I'm not the most athletic, doing all that training and trying to do this, and you've got a pro who they're so good at it, they do this every day, and it's not your world, and you start doing it, and you're like...
Well, she's been amazing for you, hasn't she? Because you said, actually, to begin with, you were one of the celebs that wasn't very good at all. And it was when she came along that everything sort of changed.
Yeah, so, like, at the beginning, you do 30 hours of training on your own. And I remember I got to the end of the 30 hours and I was not at the level I should have been. And then I met Alex, and then she kind of just started working with me, knowing how I work. And then we slowly built. And now, where I look at where I am compared to at the beginning, I can't believe it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that you get so close to your dancing partner that you say now you've turned into a little bit like brother and sister, that you've ended up bickering, and you threw a proper tantrum.
I can't help it, you know, like when you first meet, you're not awkward, but you're not comfortable enough to kind of tell each other off. Yeah. Now she's telling me off non-stop every day, telling me to do that, so I'm bickering with her. We are a bit like brother and sister, but it's nice because we're at that comfortable level where she can say to me, Kem, look, focus, do this, do that.
And we've just hit the 5-week mark, so we're sort of halfway. Have you noticed a change in the competition now, that everybody kind of wants to get towards the end now? It's like, we've stayed in this far, let's go for it. I
feel like the first couple of weeks was really fun. Now it's kind of sprucing up. Everyone's getting their competitive minds on. Yeah. It's getting a bit more intense, and it's getting harder, you know? You're having to get a routine running 3-4 days, and they want more lifts, more elements, more things every week, and we're not skaters. So you kind of get to that point midway through the week, you've got 2 days to go, and you're thinking, how am I going to pull this round?
Yeah, but you always do.
The thing is, I mean, you always say you're nervous when we see you in those few seconds before it cuts back to us in the studio and we're watching what you just did, and then we get the scores. But you say, oh, God, I'm so nervous. What is it, nervous about getting the result or nervous about the actual skate?
Not the result, more about the skate. Like, I honestly suffer with nerves so bad. I know I don't show it as much, but the couple minutes before going out, I'm the worst one by a mile. I don't talk to anyone. I'm kind of there just like, what am I going to do? I start shaking. It's just more the fact of you going out there doing something completely out your comfort zone. Yeah. There's so many people watching, and you're having to kind of perform it as well, because if you look like you're uncomfortable...
I want to talk, because your grandparents came down to watch the show, didn't they? Which is so lovely, and it must be even more lovely for you, because it's the first time that they've sort of watched you on the telly, because Love Island, shall we say, wasn't quite their cup of tea.
Well, do you know what? They don't actually really talk very good English.
Oh, look at that!
So they kind of didn't understand a word you guys were saying, but they loved it. Like, they were smiling the whole time. And I translated a few things to them, but they were just buzzing to see me there.
Were they disappointed that we couldn't speak Turkish?
A little bit. I did say to them that Phil knows a little bit, but...
Well, if only you'd said we could have done the show in Turkish for you. Oh, and they said, but see, you've got to say these things out loud.
Yeah,
but like, obviously with Love Island it was different because it was hard to explain to them kind of what I was doing.
Yes. Well, we saw what you were doing. I think that was the problem.
Whereas this, they love it. They come. It's a big show. It's so fun. They see me skating around. Honestly, like, it was the best moment for me seeing them.
That's really lovely. And we talked about Jake, and in Love Island, you know, there was Chris, who's that wonderful bromance. You're mates now. Jake seems to have pushed Chris to one side. It's like an ugly triangle.
No, it's not like that at all. Do you know what it is? We spend the whole week up there training in the studio, and like, Jake's like, even though he's not really near my age because he's 29, he kind of acts my age. So we get on really well, and he's like an older brother to me, and we really do get on. But obviously, he's not going to be.
What do you fill your time with when you're bored? Board games?
Board games. We watch films. We have a little kickabout of a football. Jake wanted to get a remote control car.
I thought I'm talking to Harry right now. This is what Harry says.
No, but honestly, once you finish skating, say you do 3-4 hours a day, and you're up at this studio just in a hotel, you don't know what to do. You do get a bit bored. So you just start thinking...
Well, we've got a board game for you. This is one that you can both play this week, OK? It's called Don't Break the Ice.
There you go. You'll like that.
And this is... I swear the penguin is called Philip. It's Philip the penguin.
He didn't make that up. I thought he did.
And you've got to make sure as you hit the ice that Philip doesn't fall through the ice. We played it earlier on. This is us having a bit of a go. Oh, it's a whole load went. Oh, you hit Philip.
It's actually a really good game.
You.
We're going to put the rest of that online so you can see who won. That's for you two to
By the
play.
way, that game gets really rather ugly towards the end.
I'm really happy with
this,
this, you know.
I have to say we put it on.
What you're talking about?
And also massive fan of, you know, once you've done Dancing on Ice, you know, what do you do next? A little bit of acting, maybe a little bit of presenting. Is the sort of thing you fancy? EastEnders.
No, do you know what it was? It's not really acting. I just love Alfie Moon. I can't help it. I'm a super fan. I don't know why.
Are you?
I see a photo of him out back there. I don't know. I've always watched him since I was a kid, and I just think he's so funny. I love all the Rascal shirts he wears.
Watch this.
Kem, hiya buddy, this is Shane Ritchie. Now, I understand you're a big Alfie Moon fan. It's much appreciated. I'm feeling the love there from the studio to me. But I'm telling you now, there's only one Alfie Moon. But to make up for it, the fact that you can't be Alfie Moon, I'm going to give you your own official Alfie Moon shirt. Yes. Keep the faith, brother. Remember, there is only one Alfie Moon, and it's me.
He's not only has he sent you a shirt, he has sent you an entire goodie bag, including
bag, by the way,
including
oh my God,
his album.
So my year's been made. Honestly, my year's been made.
It's your Alfie Moon shirt, which is there.
He's given me a full package.
Look.
It comes, and he's printed this out himself. It comes with a certificate of authenticity.
Thank you for doing that. You actually look more excited about this than winning Love Island, I have to say.
Honestly, I just love Alfie Moon.
There you go. Look, you come on here, you get goodies.
I know. You really look after me, didn't you?
We like you.
We try. We try.